All right, guys, listening to Jamiva Crime Time here, Jamiva Crime Time, watching her video, and I'm just saying, there's some drastic things in this video. I'm a weirdo anyway. I could care less. Bit of a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, I'll pause in slow-mo when I have extra time like I do today. I'm home with a sick kid, so I'm bored, I'm off work, I'm home, okay? So I go looking at their eyes. I try to examine whether or not they're lying. I zoom in, especially with the mom. This whole Kiely Rodni case is so very strange. It almost seems like it's a movie. It seems like a after school TV special movie. I mean, it's very strange. Okay. I think we can all agree on that one. The kids are running the show. Like what? You know, that you got to go to the volunteers when they're going to search for Kiely. They had to check in with a group of children, 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds, whatever. So we all know Sammy, right? You look at her eyes, whatever. Okay, let me start with the mom. Zoomed in with the mom. I'm going to show you guys some pictures in a minute. Wanted to look at her eyeballs, wanted to look at the slow-mo, wanted to see about microaggressions, see if she's a liar, blah, blah, right? Well, it turns out that she's a weirdo, all right? There's not one tear in her eye. Nothing. That's what I was examining for her lying and her microaggression. She's smiling when she's saying things. A crisis actor would be about as believable as her. Now, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm definitely YouTube not saying that there is such a thing going on your platform. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying, though, I am quite saying that she does not come across as believable. Her emotions don't come across as real. Whatever. Okay. So then I slowed it down, zoomed in, took a look at a few things, and then I realized I have screen record. So I'm going to show you guys as I'm looking, because this one really kind of shocked me when it dawned on me about Megs. Let's look at Megs. I believe this is the girl they call Megs, okay? I can zoom in while the video's playing and stuff. And they kind of make us think, oh, okay, they're druggies, they're teenagers, blah, blah, blah. Okay, they're partying so hard. Oh, let's give this one lots of acne. Oh, she might be a meth head. Maybe she's a skinny little meth head. She's super thin, lots of little chin acne, right? Maybe it's something different than that. Look at the video. I've got a lot of problems with video. And as I upload this video myself, the quality might not be what it is, because YouTube loves to alter qualities. I'm just telling you, take my word for it, or go look yourself at this channel. I'm telling you right now, it's crystal clear as day. I have my settings up on the highest settings. I have my Wi-Fi is strong in my home here. I have it on slow-mo, and I can zoom in, and I'm going to attempt to show you what I see. It is very clear to me that Meg's entire neck is blurred. I just believe, and who cares, but there's an Adam's apple there. That Adam's apple is what's being blurred. It's clear as day to me. So let's go ahead and see this. So maybe the acne just means that she's a guy. Dude, maybe she's not on meth, but whatever we're supposed to think. There's a lot of innuendo within this whole story. Okay, so I'm going to show you that.
A safe person to go
Look at me.
We're not trying to get anybody in trouble. We're just trying to get more information. And with the help of the community, we're going to find her, and everybody has been incredibly supportive. And that we are going to find Kiely.
That was something like I saw it in the Hold on. That was not as
don't have to be
it's on slow-mo. Bear with me.
By police,
I'm going to show you how I do it.
And
have it on slow-mo.
Seems like interfering or obstructing an actual investigation.
I have it on slow-mo, and I'm just going to start looking the way I look when I'm looking by myself. I just had to start recording it. Now watch.
So we have started to hold team-to-team talks, which is where teens are able to come and talk to us.
I don't know if you can see it right now. It seems like just starting the video totally changed the quality on what I'm looking at. To me, when I was watching Meg's, there's a clear blur line from the chin to the collarbone. You could see tendons right at the collarbone, but then the tendons are blurred. So they blurred that whole area for a reason. Like I said, who cares? Who cares? But I am saying that it does seem like there is a major Adam's apple being blurred right there. I'm not trying to say anything derogatory about that at all. I'm just showing you guys. And Even as I'm watching right now, the blur is not so obvious at all. But hold on, because I'm going to keep zooming. We're also going to look at, you can zoom in pretty far. And I'm also going to show you a couple other abnormalities with this footage. And it's not what you think it would be. All right, you can even see the texture of the door. I don't know if it's going to re-upload like that, like I said. But if you guys can see, here's the smooth door. And then there's some texture like stucco. You can tell the texture, okay? Same with the face. You see the pimples? That looks like it's big blur. But whatever, I mean, I'm just kind of showing you the details that I see as I do slow-mo and zoom.
Facilitators and
whatever. I don't want to be one of those people, everybody's a dude. No, I don't believe in that kind of stuff. But, you know, I'm looking at expressions and eyeballs. And one thing is, too, meth heads, they have big pupils. They don't have pinned out pupils like this gal. She looks like she's maybe, I don't know. I don't know. What do they have? Pinned eyes. Pinned eyes is a symptom of some other kind of drug. I forget which one. But I know that speed is the one that makes everything, makes the pupils big. And just look at, you can see the tendons when you zoom in, but it looks so smooth out for the neck. The neck is too smooth and too blurred. Okay, whatever. Now I'll show a couple other things.
just able to be there without the pressure of parents, the pressure of media, the pressure of adults and police, so that they feel more comfortable talking with another teen to come forward and maybe share some information that they were scared to before this. Yeah, so we've been trying to move.
Don't lose my place.
And
That's the
police.
thing that sucks about Zoom, is that you can accidentally hit everything. Now just watch this expression.
So that they feel more comfortable
I
talking.
mean, shit, people are accusing people of doing this exact thing. You're tearing apart every detail of the video. Well, you know what? Now I actually am, okay? I am, because it's odd. It's a very odd story. I'm curious, so I'm doing it. I'm literally picking out every detail and analyzing it. Join me or don't join me. It offends you? Don't watch.
Working with another teen to come forward and maybe share some information that they were scared to before this.
They both have deep voices.
Yeah, so
I probably do too. Who cares? Okay. Now, if that's not a look of pure love, I don't know what else would be. It almost looks like she's grinding her teeth. She looks angry. Okay? She looks angry. I think the girl does not look happy right there. It's kind of a weird expression. Okay? And also, I think Miss Megs has a look of, I don't know, what did they just see something gross by their feet? Is there a dead animal? I mean, they look strange. I mean, Sammy's looking at the camera, so Megs is looking down. I don't know. But something I want to show you that's really strange. I don't know if anybody see it. Anybody real familiar with digital editing or something? I'm not sure if it's true. I'm going to ask the question in a minute when we can see it on both girls, because there's some weird stuff going on.
we're trying to move to get closer to the areas where
The areas, okay.
the other teenagers that were at the party have been for these teen talks, and the one that we just had him talk.
Okay, that looks like a defined Adam's apple. Like actually, not just your full, thick, skinny throat of a woman. There's like a protrusion, like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo type protrusion that seems to be covered up on Megs. Whatever, okay? Now, if that's not a dopey look from Sammy, I don't know what is. That's kind of funny. Now, that seems a little more real because it's real.
City was.
Okay, now we're going to look at Mrs. Starry Eye here. Compare over here to her. Very vivid. Kind of blurred. Okay. All right, I'll stop with that.
By far, like, the biggest showing of kids that we've had. We've probably had somewhere between, like, 50 and 70 kids show up. And they all, like, everybody helped us all be.
I mean, I've never heard of a case, anything like this. A child is missing, a 16-year-old, a child, a teenager. And all these people are put at the front of the line to talk about it. And then you have so many conflicting stories and weird things happening and things that don't make sense and non-emotions. I mean, these are pretty dry eyes, right? They also almost look like someone took a white crayon. This is what I'm asking anybody who knows things about digital alteration. And took white crayon and traced out underneath each eyeball. It looks like there's white crayon under each eyeball. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's just because I'm zooming in. It just seems strange. I remember a long time ago, I was watching someone on YouTube. I don't remember who she is. It's a woman, and she had a video showing a website, an entire website of fake digitally created people. It was really quite shocking. They took little pieces of pictures on the internet and they, like, I guess, digitally altered them and pasted them together to create faces. And they had pictures of groups and sometimes single people. And they said, which one is a real person? And then you had to guess. And then it turns out they were all fake people digitally created. I'm not saying this entire case is completely fake story. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that these people right here in certain places on their faces look kind of strange, like a white crayon just kind of outlining. But, you know, I haven't recorded myself and zoomed into my own face. So who knows? Maybe that's just what people look like. I mean, on Sammy, it looks more distinct. I just think it's kind of crazy. Whatever. Who cares? So let's push play.
Information that we got was good, and it helped us move further. Yeah, we really made
progress. Helped us move further. There's some things that it doesn't make sense, okay? There's some things. The mom says we don't want to get anyone else arrested. That's the first thing she says in this video during her interview, or it's either the first or second interview they show. The mom says, we don't want to get anyone else arrested. And then another part, mom says, it's the last time I ever heard from her. That's not natural. A parent who has a child that's missing is not going to talk in terms of past tense, especially not that early. They just won't. They'll hold out hope. They'll be in denial. That's not really that normal. It's pretty uncommon, in my opinion. There's that Crayola-looking whiteness around the eyeballs. All right, I'm going to show some pictures after this.
progress with the information that we've got. Yeah, so we're planning on having as many of these as it takes to get in contact with anybody who may have been at the party. Whether that means we have to travel to Reno, to Incline, to South Tahoe, wherever we can to talk to kids. We're offering rides now. It's for kids who
Why are you offering rides? This isn't a charity case. This isn't a food drive. What is going on with these people? And I'm sorry. This is why this story has so much traction and is going for so long and is being picked apart and super analyzed. Probably because that's what it's being meant to do. That's what it's being used for. I don't know. No, I'm just saying, come on. There's a lot of information out there, a lot of footage, a lot of crazy things. You know, they don't want this kind of thing. First of all, don't load up YouTube and watch this kind of thing. If it's disrespectful, move on. Okay? For those of us that see the storyline, it's really comes across as fake. And maybe it's just a test. Maybe it's a test to all of those real ones out there. How many real ones are left in the world? How many people still think for themselves? How many people are into groupthink? Maybe these storylines are big testing tools for, I don't know, the controllers of the world, just to see what people fall for. I mean, hey, I wouldn't put it past any of the people that control this world to do things like that. I mean, the real recognize real, right? I don't know, because this story stinks to high heaven. None of this shit makes sense at all, including the newswoman who's Mrs. Glamour. You know? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and... So please, save the lectures. If you're here, you look at, you glance this, you think that I'm being disrespectful, don't even bother to say it, just move on, okay? I'm going to show you... Okay, that's just a big old... bunch of wood. Okay, now here's some pictures. Okay, now let's look. See what I mean about the white crayon? It's degraded. The quality is already kind of degraded on my phone since I saved it, but whatever. Okay, check it out. Yeah, to me that looks like a clear blur line. Like I said, from the tendons meet the collarbone. And the Adam's apple is right under that mole right there. Not that that matters. But, I mean, it's kind of interesting. You see kind of like white Crayola outlining the underneath of the eye. That's kind of strange. I think it's kind of strange. All right, go over to Sammy. Oh, I don't think I got her in this pic. Okay, whoop. Again, I'll just zoom real quickly. Not sure how the quality will be once I upload it. Look at the eyeballs. Lots of weird pupil crap. All right, get it back to size, move it over. Get it back to size, move it over. Okay, that one, that one. There's that lovely, loving face that's so full of kindness and care. Here's mom. Here's Kiely's mom. I don't see a tear. I don't see a wet face. Nothing. She's got a heart-shaped eye pupil, though, right there. That's odd. At least you don't have colored up whites under there. But I've never seen anyone with a heart-shaped eye pupil. But then again, whatevs. Okay. Now these, there's definitely something going on. As she was talking, this whole eyeball twists. It's like if you held a lighter to old-fashioned film. I don't know. This, look at it. You can see what the heck's going on with their eyeball. I mean, if this isn't a digitally created face, I don't know what is. And I don't know much about that. But I mean, come on. Wait, a person's eyeball doesn't just twist. Or their eyebrow. I mean, you know, it's a slanted old, it looks like someone's yanking her entire eyeball. What is that? What is it, guys? What is it? I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm not trying to be Churchilly, but I mean, come on. What, I mean, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying these people don't exist at all. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying a normal human being's pupil doesn't just start. Okay, I think this one was the one right before that I took. Oh, there's that guy from the Ukraine. He's an actor. Anyway, okay, whatever. Now, this was the first picture I took as she's talking. Now, this is a video, right? Okay. Her pupil starts slanty. Okay, looks like some white under the pupil. All right, now let's switch over to, whoop, okay, right here. Oh, pupil's just getting pulled to the right. Just, what is that? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say for right now. I'm not even done with Geneva Crime Time's video yet. I still have more to do, and who knows, maybe I'll upload more. If nothing else, maybe you could just at least get a laugh out of this, because it's sad. It's very sad. It's driving a lot of people crazy, especially if everyone's going to just say it's an accident. But maybe you can get a little more carefree and lighthearted thinking, hey, the whole damn thing is sus. All right? Because that's how I feel at this point. Thanks. Have a great day.